So now we have to figure out 23 times what is 92. Well, in order to figure out 23 times what is 92, we can do 92 divided by 23. And that is, I believe it's 4. 92 divided by 23 is 4. Yep. So 23 times 4 is 92. Whatever you do to the top, you have to do to the bottom. 1 times 4, 4 hours. So the answer here is that it will take 4 hours for the ferry boat to travel 92 miles. Let's check it. Let's do 2.5 times 92. So 2.5 times 92 divided by 57.5 is 4. Cross multiply, then divide. Our answers check. So one other way that the book wants us to notice that we can solve this is that when we found the unit rate, when we found that the ferry boat could travel 23 miles in 1 hour. Well, that's a speed, that's a rate. 23 miles per hour is a rate. And we should recognize that we can use the distance equals rate times time formula. This is a formula that you will begin to see in science in the future. So this is a formula, distance equals rate times time. So let's look at our question here. It says, how long would it take for the ferry boat to travel 92 miles? Well, 92 miles, is that a distance, a rate, or an amount of time? If we're talking about miles, 92 miles would be the distance. So I'm going to plug in 92 where I see that distance in the formula. Equals, do I know the rate? Yes, the 23 miles per 1 hour is the rate. So I'm going to say, okay, 92 equals, wherever I see the R for rate, let's plug in 23. And do I know the time? No, I don't. Time is what I had to figure out. How long would it take? How long something is an amount of time. So now we have 92 equals 23t. Well, that's a one-step equation here. We can solve one-step equations. We draw a dotted line down the middle. We circle our variable. Our goal is to get t alone. So how do we get t alone? We're going to have to divide both sides by 23. 23 divided by 23 is 1t. And what does t equal? T equals 4 hours. So we just want to recognize that once we find the unit rate, once we found that we could travel 23 miles in 1 hour, that then we can use the distance formula, distance equals rate times time, and solve a one-step equation.